about to put the engines on in a minute. If I'm guessing right, then the wind with this associated rainstorm could be quite high, so I want to make sure if anything happens to the anchor or we start drifting or dragging that I have control. Hit us, about 30 knot winds and heavy rain. It's not too bad though, nobody's dragging, all the boats seem fairly stable, which is a good thing. I'm ready to put the engines on. I'll put the engines on if necessary, but I don't think we'll need it. I think we're going to be okay. Here we're getting hammered by weather here. Just watching the anchor, make sure it doesn't drag. Whoa! Steady as a rock at the moment. Pretty bad. We're not moving. Ridiculous. It's supposed to be the Caribbean, it's actually cold.
So we are here on Top Secret this rainy afternoon, and we're making sushi under the auspices of Marie's supervision though, because I've never made sushi in my life. I don't know about the girls, but say hi everybody. Hi! Say hi, Pepper. Oh, Pepper. Pepper, say hi. Oh, he's coming up to the camera. Hello, baby. Hello. Hello. We were doing it with some Prosecco because you need that really when you're doing stuff like this.
It's essential.
It's essential, absolutely, yeah.
And on top, so I think we need to butterfly.
Here, Rena's cutting the raw salmon very, very finely. Precision stuff.
Ah.
Doing a grand job until I filmed him. It's not quite right though, so Rena's struggling a bit. Is shot blocked.
Okay, so I'll put it over there. Fingers in the water. And now we make. You don't want to press too hard because then you crush the rice. See, it sticks.
Yeah,
so it's just to. This is the messy bit, but this is also the fun bit. I mean, you should ask Rian about the first time we made sushi.
Okay, Rian, first time you make sushi.
It wasn't as successful
Was it really
as this time, I'm sure.
Was it mince?
We like put the rice down and then
Stop.
it was like one of those, and it just wouldn't come off.
So here we are going off to Fuik Bay, or Fuck Bay as we like to call it. Oh, shocking language. We're going out calm before the storm because it's very windy out there, as you can probably see, lots of white horses. We're just passing Santa Barbara Beach, which is
Santa Barbara Beach, which we spent some lovely sundowners on here, gorgeous swimming there. So we're just literally going around the corner for a little change on our last week in Curacao.
Here we are in Fuik Bay, or as we call it, Fuck Bay. Sorry, excuse the language, shocking, appalling. Yes, it's here in Curacao. It's a lovely little anchorage, as you can see, protected from the sea from all the mangrove trees there. And then there's Top Secret, our friends, who are actually in their dinghy right there. Hello, puppy. Hello, puppy. What you got? What is he? Where's the fishes?
We're in a rainstorm, a very heavy rainstorm. It's just come in from out there. Oh, yuck. It's really nasty. Yeah, the landscape's been transformed here. My God. Now I'm going to venture out into bloody hell. Whoa! Whoa!
Here's a vision of loveliness coming paddling in after a circuit off the bay. So I have to excuse the engine noise. We're charging batteries. This is Uruguay. Here's my wife. Hello. Hello. You enjoy that?
Yeah, perfect. It's like flying around.
You're getting barked at.
Huh?
You're getting barked at.
Oh, it's over.
No, you're getting barked at.
Oh, Pepper! Really beautiful. You know, a day of torrential rain and storms. Storm after storm after storm. And then we have this really constructive
This is where we're traveling from. As you can see here, we are traveling from Curacao, which is this island here. And we're traveling on one of these routes. These are all different models for the weather. And we go all the way up until we hit Saint Croix. We would say Croix in French, but it's Croix in the US Virgin Islands. So that's where we're heading. It'll take us 3 days. 3 days and about between 3 and 12 hours, so depending on the wind and the weather, etc, etc. So yeah, it should be reasonably straightforward. It'll be a beam reach. It won't be downwind, which is a shame because downwind's the best and most comfortable. It's going to be on the beam, and depending on the waves, if the waves are not too big, it should be all right. But we'll video a lot and show you how we get on. We're leaving in about 1 hour.
Spanish waters in Curacao. Watching these paddleboarders being pretty impressive actually. I've been paddleboarding but not as good as that. And we're leaving top secret, but they're following us behind. But more importantly, we're leaving Mareike on Moana. Very sad goodbye. And Inga and Andrea are on a flight tomorrow night. Their boat Easy One is in the dock at Curacao, Willemstad. So yeah, goodbye, Curacao.
So we're off. We're just about to leave Curacao shores. There's the last bit of Curacao there. And it's quite choppy because we're going against wind and tide, and Lynda is already cooking. So fajitas for tonight. So she's got chicken.
Chicken's up there, and there's some chicken breast we'll have for sandwiches tomorrow. Fajitas tonight. Yeah, trying to do it while it's calm. But it's okay actually, it's not bad, and we haven't got our sails up yet. So if I get this done, we'll eat tonight.
Yes, we will eat well tonight, and I'm just about to put the sails up, but it is rolly just because we're going past the headland and all the waves and get kicked about all over the place, so it's a bit rolly. Yeah, but it's once we get out past the headland it should be absolutely fine. Anyway, the last tip of Curacao. Farewell, young Curacao! So our first evening.
And it's a choppy one.
It's a very choppy one. Cheers, darling.
Julie Walters is bringing them over.
Hey, yes, it's we're just passing Bonaire over there, and it's made just the seas a bit choppy and the wind a bit weird. So
yeah, I should try walking. Let me try walking.
right, Lynda walking with no hands here. You spill my tonic and you're dead.
That's alright.
That's good. Right, bring my tonic back. So yes, gin and not gin and tonics, virgin tonics. So cheers, darling.
Cheers, cheers.
First 5-6 hours done. Only another 3 days to go. Shh.
Don't talk about it, it's like childbirth.
So we were supposed to be off towards the US Virgin Islands, and to be fair, we were. We were at least 14 hours into the journey, and we lost our port engine. Sorry, our starboard engine. The starter motor solenoid stuck again and would not start. So we thought that's okay, we can continue on. So we continued on with port engine and our sails. And then during the night, when putting a reef in, the main halyard for the mainsail snapped, and the mainsail fell down. With no way of getting it back up without climbing the mast. And believe me, we're not going to climb the mast in the dark. So yeah, that happened. And then we lost the port engine. It started fluctuating the revs. So at this point, 13, I think it was, maybe 14 hours in, we decided to turn around and head back to Curacao. So that's what we've done. We turned around, we've headed back. I have to say that Lynda was amazing. She kept her courage up in the darkness and the rain and everything crashing around us. Chaos reigned, and we turned around, we're heading south again, back down to Curacao. So we're just about there, we're about 2 hours away. And we're going to go in and we're going to do a complete overhaul of some of the things. We're going to completely overhaul that engine because we've had trouble with it a few times, so we're going to really just get it fixed properly. We're going to obviously fix the halyard, check the other engine, see what's wrong with that, that's a new one. And we're also going to get the boat lifted out, fix the under on the hull anti-fouling, get that done, and then wait for a really good weather window to go up, because the weather yesterday was absolutely feckin' appalling. It was really bad. The wind was in the wrong direction, the waves were, this is calm, and the waves are still bouncing. It was really bad, it wasn't pleasant, it was very, very unpleasant, especially when things are going wrong. So yeah, so we're heading back to Curacao. We need to check in again with customs and immigration. And all the things we just cancelled we have to do again. And then we're going to go into the marina and get the boat hauled out for maybe 2 or 3 days and just get a lot of shit done. This has been the absolute low point of our whole trip. Lynda's sleeping just now. Neither of us got much sleep last night. I got about 2 hours. And she's absolutely accurate. She was a star. She was really good, very sensible. She was the one that suggested turning around, and she was absolutely right to suggest it. Much safer, because we had another 2 full days to go with one dodgy engine, no mainsail. No, come on, that's just stupid even thinking about it. I can't believe I actually hesitated. So yeah, we're heading back. Here we see a tropical wave in such perfect formation here. This is a tropical wave that you can see there. There's a line of dark clouds with the rain coming down from it over there. It gets darker as we go over here. And go all the way down here. And behind it is lovely clear sky. The other way, lovely clear sky. It's just this giant band of rain. So we've just got to get absolutely drenched. Well, it looks like we dodged the rain. Missed us, but the wind's still hanging around a bit. It's bits of rain, nothing major. There's a storm there, as you can see. Didn't get hit by rain, a bit of wind, but no rain. So here we are.
Hello.
So, as we were saying,
back.
We're back and talking about our aborted journey to USVI. So this line here is our main halyard, and it pulls up our mainsail up and down, okay? And this is the halyard, this is what lifts it. Now, I've got one end of the halyard here, as we can see here, and I have another end, I can get down to it, here. You see, it's not supposed to be like that, it's not supposed to be like that, it's supposed to be joined. And this is what snapped when we were up, and it looks like an explosive snap. In other words, there's no real any wear or tear anywhere near it, it's just literally exploded apart. So what I have to do now is I have to go up the mast, because this line is part of it, cut the line up there, and then we have to put a brand new one on once we have the length ready. So no fear Dalglish here, he lied, going up the mast to try and fix the halyard that snapped. Lynda is now in charge of my my life. She has all the controls, so yeah, Lynda's let me down now. Nice view up here. Stop! Right, take up the slack on the blue, please. There's Lynda way down there, the red, our dinghy. And this is Spanish water. And very pretty too. And here we are, up the mast. And my safety light is now attached again, which I'm very happy about. Okay, babe, when you're ready. It's a long way down, and I don't fancy landing with a bump. Ooh, I hate this stuff. When we use this on the masks, you spray it, it's water and a bit of detergent. You spray it in the inside of the mask, and it stops the mask steaming up. So I asked Lynda to write on it, just so we knew what it was, and she's written on it, snorkel juice. My wife's mad as a brush, I just thought I'd tell you that. Anyway,
You knew what it was right away.
I did know what it was. So we're tidying away, the toolkit's getting all tidied. We're starting to tidy for the virtual tour tomorrow from some American who's going to look at us and say, what a wonderful boat, I'll give you some money for it. It's been like this for 3 days now in Spanish water. We're planning to, well actually, to be honest, this is what's happening. We've had an offer for the boat. We've signed an agreement prior to the survey, and he wants the survey done up in Puerto Rico. So we'll be leaving in the next 7 days or so to go up to Puerto Rico, so he can get the survey done up there. But it's a really weird mixed feeling, as Lynda's already had a cry. I feel like crying myself. It's not that we don't want to, it's a real mixture between the two. Lynda always said 2 years, but you can't wait till April comes around and you go, right, we'll sell the boat now, and wait 6 months to sell the boat. So we had to put it onto the market now, thinking that it would take 3 or 4 months, and it's happened quite quickly. And I always said if the price was low, I would just say no, but the price is really good. Obviously with the survey, we might try and negotiate it down. If he does, then we'll cancel the sale and just keep sailing from Puerto Rico onward to USVI, BVI, etc. So we'll have to wait and see. I have the crew of Moana, our German friends, coming to pick us up to take me for my birthday dinner. Way! We're going to where are we going?
Caboose.
Caboose. And there they are waving as the sun sets over Spanish water. 17th of November.
Hello.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, birthday present! Wow.
These are birthday present.
Oh, thank you. That's very handy, actually. Yes, thank you. Oh, lovely.
My goodness, this is amazing. Wow.
So I'm in German country here.
Oh.
No, so it's pouring with rain. We're just about to go back in the boats, and it is a very nice meal though.
Yes.
Yes.
We're going swimming.
We're swimming. We're swimming back. Actually, your dinghy's going to be half filled with water, isn't it?
Oh, you're gonna help me with
Bail
that.
it out. Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, we're heading back to the boat after my birthday, and it's been a fantastic meal, and these wonderful people have made it. It's very
It
special.
was a very, very cool evening.
Even though he drank Irish whiskey. What the hell? So you might not be able to hear this. We're on our way to Puerto Rico again. This is a rough part. We're heading up the side of Curacao with the waves against us, so it's just straight into the wind, straight into the waves, so pretty choppy. So 3 days travel, hopefully with 2 engines, hopefully with all the equipment working. That's the plan anyway, so here's hoping.
Okay, we have Steve raising our flag. It's actually the American flag and our quarantine flag, as we're now 30 nautical miles off Puerto Rico. So yeah, there they go. Curacao flag is down. And yeah, we've had an interesting journey. We're not there yet, but we'll report once we're safely tucked up in Marina Pescaderia in Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico, baby! So, we're heading over here to Puerto Rico, and I just thought I'd give you a little my thoughts of the journey. It was horrendous. We're not there yet. I'm still slightly nervous about talking about it before we actually get there. But so many things went wrong. When one engine fails and the other engine starts acting up, your nerves get shredded because you're constantly listening. Even now at this moment I'm listening because they only got this starboard engine on, and I'm listening to it for the tone. If I hear the tone go, I go no! So, but we cleaned all the filters and it seems to be working fine now. So we're heading into the marina, but stress levels were through the roof. I was in the engine bays in the middle of the Caribbean Sea in a swell with high winds, changing filters and cleaning out things and making it work, which I had done already, but anyway, I'm not going to go back and start moaning. That was some journey, I have to say. Not pleasant at all, even though the weather was actually less than we expected. So actually weather-wise and wind-wise everything was okay, but yeah, hard going, but we're almost there. And Lynda and I will definitely treat ourselves to dinner out tonight and a few beers, and there we are. And we're just here in Puerto Rico in the marina, and we've got an uninvited guest here. Not sure where he's gone, but we have an iguana on board. Thank you, Lynda. She's locked in there.
No,
I'm the one that's out here. I don't know, but he's in here somewhere, unfortunately. So because I saw him going here. So I hope he's got the sense to go move away. I'll start moving this stuff. Let's see him. Oh, there he is, right in the corner. There's his tail sticking up there. Here he comes. He's under the wood here. There he is. Hello. Where are you going? Go for that thing. He's running all over the place. He's now in here. I've got him. Lynda, I've got him here. Hey, don't panic, don't panic, don't panic. Please don't bite me, okay? I'm trying to make you safe, alright? Okay, just don't panic, don't panic. Okay, there. I got you, there you go. He's away. He's going straight into the water, I think. Yeah, there he goes, swimming underwater. That was exciting, wasn't it?